G'day and welcome to ShiftOS TheRevival 0.2.6 Dev Update. ShiftOS is a progressive single-player simulation game where you put in an operating system that evolves from command line with only black and white to a revolutionized multicolor with rich features and programs. Here is the next version of ShiftOS named 0.2.6, which was released back in yesterday, November 20th. So here we are, we got ShiftOS TheRevival 0.2.6. This is a dev update to the previous version, which is 0.2.5, which is approximately released about like a week ago. So in order to get updated, go to the GitHub and also check the releases. As you can see, this is the latest version, 0.2.6. And then you can check out the itch.io of ShiftOS, which is version 0.2.6, also in here, has been updated. And I put a dev update in itch.io if you haven't already checked out the itch.io. But if you haven't checked it out, here is quite a summary, quite an explanation of what's been updated from version 0.2.5. If you want to get an early update on the next version, which is 0.2.7, you can check out ShiftOS TheRevival Development Hub Discord server. All of those links will be in the pinned comment or in the description of this video. So here we are, we got, well, first of all, I have to close all that. And we got ShiftOS 0.2.5 in here, and then ShiftOS 0.2.6 in here. If you already have ShiftOS 0.2.5, you can actually you can directly run and download and run ShiftOS TheRevival 0.2.6 in here by just double clicking it, and then it will wait for a few minutes, and there it is. It will prompt you to update all the save file from your computer, such as what describes in the window. A new version 0.2.6 is available. Your version is 0.2.5. Update now to get more features. So if you click update, there it is. It is supposed to be updated as of now. So we're going to go to the cancel, and then here it is. You can go to the ShiftOS 0.2.6. As you can see, you can go to the story mode and continue. So here is my last step, my last save of ShiftOS, which is from the 0.2.5 dev update video. I'm going to info bar on. So there it is. I still have 9,574 code points. So if I go to Shiftorium list, and yeah, I still have those, but I can upgrade it to all those. But as of this case, I'm going to go to the free roam mode, because this is what has been showcased all features of ShiftOS. So I'm going to help. It isn't listed just yet in here, but there are 3 new programs, or there are 3 new commands that are added to ShiftOS. But before I'm going to discuss what's been added into the ShiftOS, there are some changes in under the hood, which is more organized source code and module management. So in the previous version 0.2.5, the external applications such as basic calculator, guess the number, and textpad is stored in a single module, in a single code file, .vb of course. But in 0.2.6, in order to get more efficiency, I've separated each application in each module in order to trigger each application within its own command, not all centralizing and have to change each one by one in a single code file. And also, if you haven't got the intro story, if you haven't got 0.2.5 installed or run, you can directly run 0.2.6 and you'll get a different kind of improvisation on the story mode intro. So here are the 3 new features, 3 new programs, 3 new applications that are added to ShiftOS. First up, I'm going to and then we're going to Zip. Yes, zip is now added to ShiftOS 0.2.6, even though it hasn't been listed in the help just yet because it is not 100% supported, but it is already been supported just now. So if you go to zip, there are two commands. If you want to make an archive for a file, you can type zip-f and then the name of the zip you want to go into, such as archive.zip, and then the name of the file you want to put it into the zip file, such as you see, testing.txt. If I press enter, there it is. You're going to there it is, archive.zip. If you want to like extract the contents of a zip file into something, you can go to unzip, and then the name of the option you want to go into. If you want to extract the contents in the current directory, you can go to F. But if you want to extract it in a new directory, you can go to the F. Oh no, go to D, and then the name of the archive file, archive.zip. There it is. You can go to press enter, and then we can type there it is, the archive directory. And then if you're going to open it, we'll open the directory, which is in a few seconds. Cd archive, and then there it is. You got testing.txt, cat testing.txt. It is quite the same one as what we did in the main root directory of testing.txt. So zip and unzip is now available on ShiftOS as a available to install. I think it's like 95 code points, both the zip and unzip. So if you already have like some progress on doing ShiftOS, you can like go on until you get the zip and unzip exist in the Shiftorium list. The other feature that is added to ShiftOS is the rename. So if you go into rename, like type the rename, and then the name of the old file name, testing.txt, and then the name of the new file, untest.txt. If I press enter, and then there it is, I've renamed the file from testing to untest.txt, which is quite cool actually, because, well, I personally like quite a hassle to code the function. I don't know, like in about for zip itself, zip and unzip, it took me a day, but rename it took me 2 or 3 days because I haven't really found the appropriate like working code to get the rename working on the terminal. So this is the dev update of 0.2.6. If you want to continue playing from 0.2.5, you can by, well, just downloading and just run version 0.2.6 and just run the game from 0.2.6. It is not backward, like it is not forward compatible. Well, version 0.2.5 won't be forward compatible with the 0.2.6, which will actually corrupt the save file, which you probably wouldn't want to. So if you want to keep updated, you can go to the GitHub page of ShiftOS, and then also the itch.io. And you can subscribe to this channel if you want to get more updated for several earlier feature or dev update and stuff. And also, if you have noticed, I submitted ShiftOS into Finish Your Game Jam 2022 and Silver Hoof Jam 2022. If you have an itch.io account, you can go to the submission, and then if there's the prompt to vote for ShiftOS, you can vote ShiftOS as high as possible, because that'll help me so much in improving the game and to further motivate me to code ShiftOS more. Or if you want to get all-in-one, all-in-pack, you can go to ShiftOS TheRevival Development Hub Discord server. As I said earlier, all links will be in the pinned comment or the description of this video. So I'll see you in the next dev update of ShiftOS The Revival. See you next time.